Homer doesn't want to hear it because he didn't take all of the lessons from the sitcom dad. It's like the part where it's okay, well, son, you have to work for your thing. I'll learn the value of work if you want to get this mini bike. But then he left up to the part where he ends up having to get the thing. Just tells him to get good grades.
And
The
that
old joke.
getting the grade would be its own reward,
Yeah,
which I think it can be for people, but it there was no way it was going to feel rewarding for Bart.
yeah. You can't ride your can't do pop a sick wheelie with grades. A plus, you can't do that. You can't jump an A plus over a ramp.
Hmm.
Your friend's laying under it.
But yeah, so Bart is having troubles with his bike,
Oh yeah.
and the chain breaks or comes off, and before he gets a chance to fix it, he sees a bike in a window,
Yeah.
and do you have the thing ready to show?
Oh yeah, it's up.
Yes. Okay. That was my non-Frinkiac quote that I wanted to use for this episode, because when I heard Bart say, "I think I just met the thing I'm gonna die on,"
Right.
I thought to myself, "Boy, I hope one day I can say that to my future wife."
And she'll get it. She'll be like, ah, that's from The Simpsons, from a 2011 episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah, I highly doubt that either of those things are going to happen,
Right.
where I'm going to meet someone and remember that quote, and I also highly doubt that she's going to remember what it's from.
Yeah. And also, it's not a great pickup line to be like, I hope that one day I get to die while on top of you.
Hmm.
It's not a great pickup line. I don't know. I've never tried it, so maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's terrible. Ask your wife.
Yeah. I'll ask her about that.
I'm pretty sure that she will also say, "No, that's terrible.
Please
Tell
don't die
Chad
on
not to
me.
do
Yeah.
that."
Nobody die on anybody else if you can.
Yeah.
Die alone like we all want to. We're all expecting to. We're all expecting to die
Hmm.
alone. Just do that. Yeah, Homer he's been watching this cheesy 80s sitcom, Dentist Family.
Thicker than water
Yeah.
is what it's called, which, like, I don't really feel like that's a super dentisty name.
Yeah, I think because the way the guy talks, I think it's like a play on Alan Thicke from
Oh, okay.
what is that one? Family Ties, I
Growing
think. Growing
pains.
Pains. Yeah. But like
Yeah.
there's too many specifics here that you have to like be into all these 80s sitcoms to remember these things. I remember on Comedy Bang Bang that Paul F. Tompkins was doing Alan Thicke, and Thicker Than Something was a big thing. Improbably Thick, I think was a joke show that he was kept talking about. But that's everything I know about Alan Thicke. It comes from Paul F. Tompkins on the Comedy Bang Bang
I know
show,
that
the
he has a
podcast
son.
from around that time. Yeah, he does have a son, Robin Thicke,
Yeah.
who is still around, I guess.
I'm sure that he's still around, but I have not heard of him much post Blurred Lines.
Yeah, or
And
pre-Bird Lines. It's really just during the Blurred Lines when they
no,
bring him in. Oh,
actually,
really?
there was a song that I remember hearing from Alan Thicke, or not Alan Thicke, from Robin Thicke,
Yeah.
several years before Blurred Lines came out. So
Ah,
when Blurred Lines came out, I was like, "Oh, that guy's still doing music," and he looks like super different between the two. Let me see if I can find it. All right, back to looking at Wikipedia
yeah.
again.
And Alan Thicke, he also wrote a bunch of songs in the 70s and 80s sitcoms. He did Different Strokes and The Facts of Life, two big ones. But he wrote more than 40 theme songs for TV, Alan Thicke. And The Wizard of Odds, what is that? Hosted by Alex Trebek? What? It's a whole. Oh, and he wrote the Wheel of Fortune theme song. Interesting. Well, I think Pat Sajak said he's retiring. I think I read that somewhere. That may have
Yeah,
been a
yeah, he
joke.
said that this is going to be his last year of Wheel.
Yeah, crazy. Who's going to take over?
All right, so Blurred Lines was in 2013.
Ah,
The song that I remember hearing Robin Thicke was "When I Get You Alone," which is 2003.
wow. And the whole 10 years. How old was he then? Could have been like a teenager, high school age.
Uh, let's see, Robin Thicke was born in '77, so he would have been 26, I think,
Oh, wow.
in
Wait, how old was
2003.
he in Blurred Lines then? He was in his mid 30s
Uh,
already?
Blurred
Wow.
Lines. What did I say that was? 2013?
Yeah. It was 10 years later.
Yeah, that's so that would have been like 36.
Wow. That's crazy.
I don't know why I'm trying to do the math because he's oh, and 2013 was 10 years ago, and
Right. Oh, yeah.
it was 20 years ago. So I didn't have to do the math in my head. I could have just been like, yeah, 46 minus 20 or 46 minus 10.
I'd say it's easier to do math than to remember what year it is.
Yeah,
Doing some
time
simple
weird
subtraction.
recently.
Yeah. A lot of people, you tell them it's 2020, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it'll take them a minute to realize, wait, no, it's not. It's 2023. Oh, pandemic's been going on for 4 years already.
But yeah, When I
Technically.
Get You Alone was not a bad song.
Okay.
Like I when I saw it on MTV being buzzworthy, I was just like, oh, that's cool. And I enjoyed listening to it, and
Right.
then I never heard of him for 10 years.
Yeah. And that's he's bound for a comeback this year. If it's on a 10-year cycle. I think
Hmm.
it was on a 38-year cycle or something. But Robin Thicke's career is on a 10-year cycle. Easier to remember. But Homer explains to Marge that he fathered did some father stuff for Bart by making him work instead of just buying it for him or whatever, and it immediately turns Marge on being a good father. So that's a good thing. That's everybody show good fatherly traits and women like that. Women of a
Yeah.
certain age. Yeah. I know you were distracted by The Simpsons flat screen TV. What'd you think about Lisa's computer?
Oh, Bart sending her a video IM.
Yeah.
That was also weird, but it didn't blow my mind the way that the flat screen
Hmm.
TV did.
Yeah, because we're so used to their other TV. This is a completely new thing.
Yeah, if the flat screen TV looked different, like if it was like black or something,
Right.
I don't think it would have been as mind blowing to me. But the fact that they tried to make it look like the same TV that
Right.
they've always
They're
had,
trying to
except
gaslight you.
kind of different,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it felt. It felt like what is the thing where people thought that guy died in prison?
Oh, Nelson Mandela, the man who's
Yeah,
most famous for people not remembering whether or not he died.
yeah, Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, they're trying to trick us into thinking, oh no, they always had this TV.
This is the TV they've always had, except it's a flat screen. What?
Yeah.
No,
Stop questioning it.
that was a big box CRT before. I know it.
Look at my tattoo.
That'd be that'd be an interesting tattoo to get. The
The Simpsons
television from
TV.
The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
With Itchy and
I
Scratchy
don't.
on it? I'd do that.
I, oh, okay, yeah. With Itchy and Scratchy would
Just with the TV off, just the blank screen.
like. I'm just thinking like, what would you put on there that makes you wanna get the TV as opposed to so many other
Right.
things?
Yeah, I think it would have to be a good Simpsons thing. I don't think what it probably either Itchy and Scratchy or Poochie. Maybe Kent Brockman, but even you'd want it to be something more specific. I think. I don't know. There's got to be people with
Mhm.
Simpsons TV tattoos.
Well, gonna Google that now.
Okay. Wait, you googling that? I think it was interesting that Bart like sent her a video IM or was video chatting with her. So like, is that do people do that? I haven't lived in a house where everyone has devices like that. Like, got
When
Yeah.
when I was living with a couple of my buddies up in Colorado,
Hmm.
we would actually send IMs to each other, but it wasn't like video IMs or
Right.
anything. It was like AOL Instant Messenger.
Okay. It's almost like a work chat kind of thing, but at home.
Yeah,
How I view it. Yeah. Yeah. Never did that when I had roommates. But we had very small apartments, so it was really easy to just shout at each other from the other room. We needed. You ever see on Facebook like couples will tag each other and shit instead of just like, why don't you just show them this thing that's on your phone instead of posting it on their wall or whatever? Now everybody else sees it too. You know what I'm talking about? That used to be a thing. Nobody's on Facebook anymore.
no,
Back
no,
then it was
no.
a big thing.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
That 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 kind of thing. Like I don't understand why you don't just tag them in the comments of the thing.
Yeah. Strange.
Like I understand before, where it's like, oh, you have to put it on their wall in order for them to see it.
Right. But now it's a lot easier. Maybe 'cause I haven't seen it in a while, but I don't know if it's because I don't. I'm not looking at. I'm not seeing stuff from people on Facebook anymore when I do go on. That's a big part of it.
There's like a
There's easier ways
handful
to
of
do it.
people who I see stuff, but for the most part, it's mostly fan pages at this
Yeah.
point, I think.
Yeah. Why? I think after our July 1st marathon, I'm gonna be cutting a lot of Facebook out of my life. I'm gonna keep Facebook Messenger because that seems to be the best way to keep in touch with all of my older friends, people in and around our 40s. But actual posting, or looking, scrolling through Facebook, or doing stuff on Facebook, I think I'm done with that.
No, I mean it's not as bad a place as scrolling through Twitter.
That's true. I'm not going back to Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter is just a bad place to be right now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be hanging out on Twitch and a couple of Discords that I like. But when Bart explains that he's gonna get an A on his math test to Homer, he goes, "I'm gonna go to the library," and then he just goes outside and gets lost because he doesn't know where the library is. That was very funny. But then he's studying outside of the school in a hoodie, and groundskeeper Willie fills up a dumpster with water and candles and some bath salts because he's gonna take a bath in there because he's a trash bather. But he thinks it's the playground ghost. No, it's just Bart. But then there is an actual playground ghost. It's a little kid in a striped shirt that has a rake sticking through his body because it was something about his smart mouth got him killed in the first place. Does that mean Groundskeeper Willie has killed children in school property? Is that what the deal is?
I think that's what it's implying.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, Simpsons TV tattoos. That's a good one.
That's like that's the first thing,
Right.
and uh, I guess this, but I don't
Teach
think
your
that's
mother
necessarily
secret love.
this. Is that the Simpsons thing?
Kinda. I don't know what Teach Your Mother Secret Lover is.
Yeah, I don't know
I
either.
think it's just ATV, cartoon TV. It's got the knobs, but the rabbit ears in the wrong spots. They weren't using a reference.
Yeah,
Yeah. Stupid sexy Flanders.
yeah. There's not really any other TV stuff.
Weird.
I do really like Thrill Ho though.
Yeah, they're always pretty great.
Yeah,
No, at Santos L. Halper's taken on Twitter, but is a little thing called Thrill Ho taken on Twitter?
mhm,
Probably. Let's check.
probably.
At Thrill
Why would you want to
Ho.
go back on Twitter though?
Oh, I mean, I will look at it. Oh, the Thrill Ho account has been suspended. So eventually it'll come back. Be I don't know. How do you get a hold of accounts that have been suspended or don't exist anymore? You did that.
Eventually, he's probably going to sell them.
Ah,
I I, I gotta feel like that's not necessarily end game uh for Elon, but it's probably on the list of things
right.
because he just Booted a bunch of inactive accounts. Booted a bunch of inactive
Oh,
accounts.
yeah, because I mean,
Booted a bunch of inactive accounts.
yeah, because I mean,
Booted a bunch of inactive
sorry, I just got
accounts.
stuck in the. Yeah, because I mean,
Booted a bunch of
Twitch hole.
inactive
Sorry, I just got
accounts.
stuck in the. I just opened up Twitch to find out if Thrillho is taken on Twitch. Thrill Houses, but nobody's just done Thrillho. It seems like there's
Oh,
Thrillho
so you can.
100. Yeah, I can be the new Thrillho.
Mhm. And if Thrillho is taken, you should be Thrill H0.
Oh yeah, that would be
That would
nice.
actually be a really good uh, video game account for you. I feel like if you
Yeah,
want to keep Opala Koala separate
right.
from streaming video games.
Oh yeah, if I just did it just for the gaming thing. Speaking of which, I did start my first one of the Ukraine pack of 900 plus games. I started
Hmm.
that yesterday, the day before. It's a pretty fun game. The
What
Gnog.
what order are you going in?
Just the order that they're listed in the pack. Because otherwise, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Because there's no list of them all. Is the thing. Like when you, like on the description page of the thing, it just says like 940 games or whatever.
Hmm.
And then you can, when I download it, like they're there, but they're all, each one's its own little thing. So it's not just like here's a big text block of all the names of the games.
Okay,
Yeah. So I just took them in order and I put them on in the description, in my little bio here on Twitch. I've got them on there of like the first like 10 or 20 or something. So I started the first one and gonna play through it for a week, probably, if I have time. It's like a little puzzle game called
okay,
Gnog, Gnog. Yeah, so another 940 weeks, I'll be finally done with it.
nice.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell myself I'm not gonna buy any games until I get through all of these games that I bought. Or I got for free for donating, whatever that.
900 weeks. That's longer than we're going to be doing this
I
for.
think so, right? 'Cause there's 50 weeks, 52 weeks in a year. Let's round it down to 50. That's what, 45? Wait, no. 18? 18 years? No. The other way. 4.5 years? 10 years. I'm trying to do math. I'm not doing the math right
Well, you said
now.
this is going to be 900 weeks, right?
Right.
Roughly. Uh, and we're doing how many episodes of The Simpsons?
Yeah, 508. Just about, we'll call that half, right? And this is going to take
Yeah.
10 years. So then 20 years. 20 years? Ish for 900
Is this
weeks?
gonna? Yeah, maybe.
There's 50 weeks in a year, and you miss a week or two a year. Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely gonna take longer than the Simpsons thing.
Yeah. So look out, keep a lookout for that, everybody. If you want to watch me play games and watch the Gethard show.
Yeah. So because Homer doesn't get Bart the bike that he wants, Bart decides to sell nuclear power plant information that he steals from the power plant when he goes to work with Homer, and sell it to the Chinese,
Yeah.
the Chinese Intelligence Agency or
Right. The
CIA,
CIA, the Chinese intelligence in America. We got to him before.
and
Yeah.
yeah, it got to him before the French Bureau of Investigation or the A Team of Finland.
It's not pretty funny.
Yeah, the A Team of Finland, I was cracking up. What was the guy's name? B A.
BA. Yeah. Wait. I'm about to pull it up. No, it's not here. No, it's not on here. I don't know. But it was something funny.
Yeah,
Bjornston or something. Oh yeah, I forgot my Frankie act for this was a video. Oh, I'll play that real quick because it's a clip from the sitcom, that Thicker Than Water sitcom. It's the one that, of course, I had to pick. I had to pick this one.
Ma voiture est pleine de crème glacée.
Ma voiture est pleine de crème glacée. My car is full of ice cream.
Nice.
Yeah. That's how you say that in French, in case you're wondering. Anything ice cream related, it's my other brand that I don't talk about enough on the internet. So I don't know if people know about that. But I haven't eaten ice cream for almost 3,200 days. I need to make a separate Instagram account for that because that's mixed in with my personal Instagram stuff. But anyways, yeah. So Bart's gonna sell information to him. He sneaks around in the power plant, sticking a USB in and downloading stuff. Homer shows him the retinal scanner that scans his eyeballs, or an exact replica of his eyeballs, which is just a circle with a dot in the middle. It's pretty funny. Then he tries it with his nipple, and it gets shot with a laser. And then he uses his eye, and that also gets shot with a laser. Yeah, Bart goes to the zoo and drops off the dead drop, right? And he drops off the USB and picks up a brand new Street Assassin motorbike.
B.A. Backstrom.
B.A. Backstrom.
Yes.
Very funny. The accent is very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the Chinese intel agents guys, their accent.
That's just racist.
Yeah, and you look it up, and the actor who did the voices for all three is a Chinese American actor. So I guess that makes it better, but he's definitely doing an impression. That's not his actual accent that he speaks in, because he's doing 3 different versions of accents. Michael Paul Chan. But yeah, he's definitely, because he's according to his Wikipedia page, he's a 3rd generation Asian American. So he's not walking around with much of an accent. And definitely not those accents.
Yeah.
And even his Chinese sounds weird. His Chinese, it sounds like he is a Cantonese speaker, but he's speaking Mandarin phonetically. So it's better than if just like a random person was reading. Just,
but
the
not
sounds.
much.
Yeah. It's got all these weird sounds in there that are from from Cantonese. And then, yeah, it's got a weird cadence to it. But it definitely sounds better than, it was just a random person. We go, the FBI.
Here we go.
For the French Bureau of Investigation.
Don't forget us, the A-Team of Finland.
I pity the fool who messes with B.A. Backstrom.
It's great.
And that's all we should show before we get hit by DMCA.
Yeah.
DCMA. I can never remember what the order of letters
I have to say the
is.
words. Digital Millennial Copyright Act?
Act, yeah.
DMCA. Because you want to say
DMCA.
DC. You want to say DCMA because DC is the thing. ACDC. Washington, D.C. DM. Oh, DMs is a thing. You think anybody would be trying to slide into the DMCA?
I feel like that's probably someone's handle on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Sliding into your DMCA.
It's in their bio. They should have like some sort of a pirate website. Yeah, Bart realizes he's committed treason. His daydream of Uncle Sam and the Statue of Liberty beating the crap out of him, and then a bald eagle gets ripping its way out of his chest, flying away. That's enough guilt for him to go and return the USB stick to the zoo. And Homer follows him. He follows him into the zoo. He's like, why would a child go into the zoo? Good question. Yeah, then the Chinese spies show up. And they go to take him away. Then Homer shows up, and they go, oh, well, this guy's a nuclear expert. Works on a nuclear power plant. He can be of a lot of use to us. So they take him back to China to build a nuclear power plant that immediately collapses. And then one of the funniest parts of the episode is when Homer leaves the International Hotel and goes up to the line of taxis. He's like, hey, can someone get me to the airport for like less than $20? And the taxi in the front tries to just drive around him, and he keeps stepping in front of it. until he just gets tired and lays down in front of it. Which, of course, is what happened to the Tank Man at Tiananmen Square. And it's probably why this episode got banned in China. Oh, I don't know. Is that what it says in the Wikipedia? Because episode
I
has
don't
to be. At least that scene had to have been cut out in China. There's no way that would have allowed that.
Or at least they cut it short.
Yeah.
Like it immediately faded to black while Homer was doing the back and forth.
Yeah. Like there's that reference of it. Because the funniest Simpsons China joke is the time they go to China and they go to Tiananmen Square, and there's a sign there that says, "At this site on June 4th, 1989, nothing happened."
Absolutely nothing happened.
That's right. But that's it. I think that's the whole episode. Oh, then there's also a post-credit scene where they go have it inside the actor's studio with the people from the sitcom. That doesn't really seem like it's worth anything other than
That
they
was-
got the guy, James Lipton. to
Yeah,
be
that
on it.
was really weird. Too.
Yeah. I think that was similar to like the Alan Thicke references and stuff. It's like I think you have to have been watching a lot of Inside the Actor Studio back then to be like, oh, this is that thing happening. But I yeah, didn't age well because nobody knew it. Gets it. It's not that funny anymore. Yeah, there's nothing on the Wikipedia page about this episode or any scenes being banned in China. Interesting. But yeah, that's the episode. That's Homer the Father. Anything else you want to add to that? When you start doing our many segments to end the episode.
No, I'm good.
All right.
I ran out of my notes once we got to B.A. Backstrom.
It really peaked right there.
Yeah. So, first thing, are we figuring out who won?
Oh, that's a better. Yeah, let's do that. So we got Alone Again, Natura-diddly versus Homer the Father. Ooh, I didn't even put this on the Discord. I forgot all about it. It's fine. The Simpsons Discord.
Did you put the thing that says which 2 episodes it is?
No, I
that we're
didn't do.
talking about this week?
I didn't do the thing at all. Yeah, so I put it all
Okay.
at once. Yeah.
Because Will mentioned that it's been a couple of weeks since it had the promo for the next episode on
Oh.
Discord.
Yeah. Oh, that's on. Yeah,
On
our-
your Discord.
my Discord, the
not
Rubbish Tub.
Simpsons Discord.
But
yeah.
yeah, not that Simpsons Discord. They've been getting it every week, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, the stuff I'm putting on the Discord is more just a reminder for me and I guess you. Not a lot of people in there. It's really just a repository for all the shit that I'm doing. But please, anybody,
Yeah.
please join the Discord. And then I'll talk to people on the Discord. It's just, yeah.
So I think has to be Alone Again, right?
Oh yeah. Definitely. I don't
Yeah,
think
Homer
it's
the
gonna
Father is like, it's okay.
be- Yeah,
It's not terrible, but it's not very good.
it really isn't, and it's definitely a product of its time. I don't think it's aged really well. I think it's too topical.
hmm
Yeah, well, again, Natura-diddly. Let's moving on. Next week, Homer the Mo versus
Homer the
Treehouse.
Mo versus a Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah, our first Treehouse of
Hooray.
Horror. Let me get that up here. Yeah, Homer the Mo, when Homer becomes his own Mo. Yeah. He opens his own bar, I think in the garage. And then Treehouse of Horror 12. That's the one from 2011. I think that's the Harry Potter parody. And I don't know what the other two were. But we'll find out next week. Week 26. Okay, so that's that, and that's that. Now it's time for the Venn diagram. Just to show it.
Venn diagram.
Yeah.
Yay.
Week 25. A lot more stuff in common than I thought it was. We got Lonnie and Natura-diddly versus Homer the Father. Yeah, there's mailboxes. There's a whole thing where Homer's hiding in the blue mailbox when Flanders is trying to mail something. I forgot what it was, but Homer was hiding in there and
Mhm.
he's stuck. And then later on, when Bart's sending all those letters to the various embassies, telling him he'll sell the nuclear secrets, he uses the same blue mailbox outside of their house that only exists when they need it. And Rod and Todd get traumatized, of course, by the death of their mother, and then in the Homer the Father episode by hearing Homer and Marge do it because he's being such a good father. Badass motor scooters. Motor scooters versus motor cars.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then bees. There's a whole thing about on the hike. They think they hear bees, but it's actually the track. There's bees and the Itchy and Scratchy at the very end of the Homer the Father episode. When Itchy is the mouse, right? Oh man,
I think so.
This is the one I gotta learn. I gotta learn. I learned Patty and Selma. I learned Rod and Todd. The next one I need to learn and memorize. Itchy versus Scratchy. Itchy is the mouse. Scratchy's the cat. He fills Scratchy up with bees, and then they fill him with honey, I think. And then he throws him into a bear's cage, and the bear rips him open and eats all the honey out. Pretty funny. And the things they have not in common, Homer doesn't have a job. He admits to Bart. That's the other thing of the sort of jump the shark moments of self-referential stuff in Alone Again, Natura-diddly, where Homer's doing all the secret videotaping of Flanders, and Bart goes, "Do you even have a job?" He's like, "Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that I don't." Whereas he does have a job in Homer the Father and brings Bart there.
Hmm.
He only has the job anymore when it's integral to the plot.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the plot revolves around whatever thing he's doing instead of his job. Because Dead Mod happens in Alone Again, Natura-diddly, and Dead Random Kid that Groundskeeper Willie stabbed to death with a rake. What's that? We'll never find the answer to that. Yeah, that's the Venn diagram. I'll be sharing that out in our Twitter.
All
Save
right,
it in the
and the last segment, I believe, is putting it on the master list.
Yeah.
Is Alone Again Natura-diddly top 10 material?
Not really, because I don't like the parts where they have to point out all the stuff about the show when it gets too meta like that.
Hmm.
With no point other than making fun of it. So. Making fun of them for. I don't like the lack of sincerity.
I don't think it's as good as Two Bad Neighbors.
Yeah. So Bart has two mommies. Where he gets kidnapped by the monkey.
Hmm.
Is the other story in there? Oh, that's a Rod and Todd episode. That's also where Marge becomes sort of a pseudo mother to Rod and Todd.
Hmm.
So maybe in between these two.
Yeah, that works for me.
That sounds right.
Alone Again, Natura-diddly.
Nature. Diddly. Season 11. Then what do we want down here is yeah, we're about to hit 50. Next week we'll hit our 50th rankings of our top 50 episodes of The Simpsons. Next week.
Wow.
I don't know. It's down here somewhere.
It's better than the Burns and the Bees.
Couple play. That's that weird one, right? No, that was the one where what's her name? Somebody, a pop star was Mandy Moore. In that.
Oh,
That's
that's
weird.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is. Couple play, double play.
Oh, okay. And I guess it's called turning a double play when you do one.
I guess. I don't
Yes,
know.
I
I've
don't
never
know.
played baseball.
Well,
I've never played basketball.
I don't play with balls. I don't know anything about balls.
Uh,
So I guess I'll play in here somewhere. Helter Shelter. That was the one where they get stuck in the reality show thing. Be above that, but not. Right in here. What do you think? Dangerous Curse is a weird one.
Which one was Dangerous Curves?
That was the one where they had the flashbacks to the cabin with the almost cheating on each other and the weird ending.
Oh yeah. Uh, that's
I think this is more forgettable than that.
yeah. Like that, we're at least gonna remember the weirdness of.
Yeah. So maybe somewhere in here between Homoratzi and Good, Sad, and the Drugly.
I would say between Helter Skelter and Good, Sad, and the
Yeah,
Drugly.
that sounds good.
But you could make the argument that it's better than Helter Skelter.
Yeah, but we don't really need to. We don't have to think about either of those episodes ever again because we're not.
Yeah.
They're not moving on in the tournament. We're really gonna watch the home or
The
the
Good,
father.
the Sad, and the Drugly. Honestly, all I remember about that is the sequence where Lisa keeps seeing smiley faces.
Yeah, that's really all I do remember. And I remember there's no real resolution to that storyline either. I think she just stops
Mhm.
taking the drugs.
Yeah.
So that is the rankings. Of course, the top 10 Simpsons episodes still have 1, 2, 3 Lisa the Blank episodes in it, which I think is pretty interesting. We'll see after next week when we see those other things.
Homer the Mo and Treehouse 12.
Yeah. So we had Homer the father today. Next week's Homer the Mo. Yeah, so I think that's it, right? That's all the things we have at the end of the show, all the end of the show segments.
I believe so.
One last one, of course, is the reminding everyone Saturday, July 1st, we have. Let me turn off our restream window here. The steamed hams, but it's all the steamed hams. 12-hour long marathon live stream raising money for the Hawaii Food Bank. Right here. Starting at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Hawaii time, which is 2 p.m. on the East Coast. Just gonna be watching steamed hams videos, raising money for the food bank, steaming our own hams. I'm definitely steaming 12 different kinds of hams in the style of local fast food restaurants. I'm not purchasing fast food and then telling people that it's my own cooking.
Hmm.
Definitely not doing that. It would be delightfully devilish, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, it's all day long. 12 hours. Saturday, July 1st. It's only a couple weeks away.
Yep. It's coming up soon.
Yeah. Right here. Okay, do you have anything else you want to say to the internet, Chad, before we say goodnight?
Don't go down to the Titanic in a homemade sub with the off-brand PS3 controller.
What is that a reference to?
The missing homemade submarine that is piloted by a PS3 controller.
I'm
Like,
sure the
there-
PS3 controller isn't the main problem with it, isn't it?
The
Or is
fact
it a
that
Mad
it's an
Catz?
no, it's Logitech.
Oh, okay. Is Mad
The
Catz
fact
still
that it's an
exist?
off,
Yeah.
I want to say they do, just because someone has to make the janky third brand
Yeah,
controllers,
I guess
right?
so. Well, maybe it's Logitech
But
now, or maybe it's just random Chinese companies now on
could be.
Amazon.
But yeah, it's that's a real news story that's happening right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Don't do that. It's been done. And everybody
Yeah,
thinks that guy's
also
dumb.
also trans rights.
Yeah, trans rights for human rights. We're gonna read out. See, I think
Oh,
your friend.
happy Juneteenth.
Yeah, it is. It's Juneteenth. We didn't even talk about it. We should have had Joe on. Juneteenth. We didn't even talk. He's our one black friend. But happy Juneteenth to everybody.
Oh, he's the black friend that we have that would show up for something like
That's
this.
true. He's the only one that'll talk to us on the record.
Because there are other black friends that I have, but I'm just like, I don't think that they like The Simpsons that much.
It's true. It's something to find people who don't want to talk about The Simpsons anymore, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you do. I'm glad people want to watch it. Sean
Yeah, and
is goes to Baby Sean. He's our black friend.
Yeah.
He doesn't watch The
Yeah.
Simpsons ever, but he likes showing up. So thank you for that.
he likes watching us talk about The Simpsons.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
We do. Happy Juneteenth to you, Sean. And to everyone. Yeah, we'll be back next week. I'll also be doing more streams, practicing some Duolingo and playing some games. Until then, next
Did you
week.
figure out what the best music was?
Oh, we did. Yeah, they did the Simpsons on that Simpsons Discord. Someone made a 126 song tournament. He did, instead of bracketing it in a traditional bracket, he tried to make matchups every week that for every time that kind of made sense. Similar types of songs going against each other, songs that were at like a similar level of popularity, which meant that at the last couple of rounds, "See My Vest" from whatever 21 Greyhounds
Hmm.
was the clear winner of the entire tournament because everything else that it was any good had already gone up against it or other similar songs and lost. So it was like the best of the good songs pretty early, like 3 or 4 days before the end of the tournament, which is why
Oh yeah.
yeah, which is the
That,
thing that
that
people keep complaining about on that Discord when I put my stuff up about how one-sided a lot of these matchups are. Like, yeah, well, it's gonna make a better tournament in the end. Check back in
check
another
back in
5 years.
five
Yeah, in
years.
5 years, and
Yeah.
you'll see that this is the right choice. But yeah,
No, actually, no, not 5 years. 10 years.
10 years. But in 5 years, after we finish the first round, it'll have more
You'll
interesting
you'll see
matchups.
how much better the second round
Yeah,
is.
instead of blowing our bracket load now
Hmm.
when we're trying to build an audience. I don't know. It's working.
Yeah. No, if you wanna do that kind of thing, then it needs to be like a point-based bracket.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would be good. Got a lot of stuff to think about for the next one.
Yeah, but we have 10 years to think about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unless we do a side
And
bracket of like Buffy episodes. I was thinking about that the other day, but I don't know. It's still it's a
mm,
really big commitment to do another one of these big things. I don't know how many episodes of Buffy
yeah,
are there. I didn't even check.
there was what 7 seasons,
Yeah, because I think season 8 was a comic book.
8 and 9 and 10,
Oh, jeez.
I think. Like
Uh,
I've bought all of the Buffy season comic books digitally.
nice. 144 episodes total of the television show. So what I think we want 128 would be the right number for
Well,
bracket.
yeah, because you have 16, 32, 64, 128.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would have to eliminate like 16 episodes in order to hit that.
Yeah. We'd have to do a 16 episode bracket, like a wild card bracket or something.
Yeah, yeah, play in
Yeah.
for like the bottom two spots or something.
Yeah. We could do that.
Or you could add all of Angel to it,
Oh, yeah. How many episodes of Angel?
and that brings you 110.
Oh, okay.
That brings you up to 254, which means
That's
that
cool.
2 episodes are going to get
A bye.
buys in the
Yeah, because
first round.
256 would be the number. Yeah, that's almost
Yeah,
perfect, though. That's better. That's closer than the Simpsons one. See, I mean, it's the numbers are telling us we should do it. Um,
but that is going to take us half as much time as The Simpsons.
yeah, which would be 5 years.
Yeah.
And I, for one, welcome our new.
Hey, welcome in,
Getting raided.
Raiders. I was about to raid you. Hello, hello, hello.
Unusual quarters.
Yeah, Alex. Hey, you know that there is a there's an Alex command.
Alex.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, how's it going? How was your stream? Did you finish your bird? Alex was making a bird earlier. What?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to sign off to eat dinner.
Okay.
It was great talking Simpsons with you as
Yeah.
always. And hello to you guests. I hope David entertains you.
Yeah. Hey, hi. Yeah, my name is David. People, you can call me the Apollo Koala if you want. You can call me Apollo Koala because Apollo is the Hawaiian word for trash. People don't know that. I guess people don't speak the Hawaiian language anymore. It's kind of a dying language. But yeah, how's it going? Yeah, bird feet. I don't know. I think any kind of feet, hands, anything with particular joints like that. Yeah, I mean, I can be whatever. It doesn't matter. Call me whatever. Just don't call me late to dinner. I think that's the one thing. That's the one thing. Yeah, I don't know. Man, they just look silly. Yeah, I mean, also they do look weird anyways. Like, just look at a bird's feet. It's weird. They're all scaly and pointy. Not a fan. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know We were literally about to read out. Um, what do you guys want to talk about? Want to see magic trick? Do I have the ability to do a magic trick? Too much shit on my desk and nothing. I have this so my sister-in-law, she went to a magic show here in Hawaii and she bought a big box of magic trick stuff that they sell at the show. And she got it signed by the magician Shutagawa, the world's #1 rated close-up magician. Yes. Yeah, you don't have to have pants on anymore. You're not streaming anymore. Running California burbs. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Definitely. I'm gonna queue that up for the raid. This way. Yeah, my sister-in-law bought me this big old box of magic tricks that I've been sitting on for a while. California burbs, cool, nice. And so I've been playing with a couple of them. So one of the things that it was is this 100% silk rainbow. Oh, is it a handkerchief? It's just a long thing. It's weird that it's 100% silk because I feel like it could have been polyester, but the label said it's 100% silk, so I don't know. But I can been working on figuring out how to make it disappear. So I'm just gonna stick it in this hand here, and I'm gonna do a Chinese bow and make my hand thing, and then it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, that's magic. The magic that I know. They had another one with coins, but I forgot where I put it. It's evil. It's evil witchcraft. But yeah, that's I want to keep working on learning more magic stuff. Also, it's tough. The thing is, what I could have been doing because of the way the camera's set up is I could have been just shoving it through my hand and just dropping it on the under the camera. You wouldn't have been able to see, but that's not what I did. I did magic. Yeah. I'm so glad you guys chose to raid me. Sorry that I am immediately trying to get out of doing the stream for you. But yeah, hey, DK, thanks for the follow. Yeah, let's go see what's going on in California burbs. I don't know. You never know who you're following or not until it's always surprising when I check to see if I'm following someone. Where's that window? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go look at some California birds. Take a look at their feet. Everybody draw one bird foot. That's your homework for the week. Well, it's 2:30 a.m. for me, so you don't have to apologize for having normal times. Yeah, it's true. It's only 8:30 here, but yeah, it's a work night, so I do have to start getting ready for dinner and then bed. But yeah, thanks everyone for staying up and then choosing to raid me. And I'll see ya later. Wait, where'd I go? See you later. Draw some bird feet. Where'd we go? Oh no. Yeah, good night, Moon. Good night, Pants. Good night, Alex. Good night, DK. California burbs. Oh, there it is. Okay. Starting the raid. Good night, everyone. I love you. You're wonderful. And we'll see you around. If you want to watch me practice some Italian, I'll be doing more of that this week. And yeah, good night. Sweet dreams, everyone. Bye.